come and get it.
Hi guys, Polish Vapes UK back again, and today we're going to look at the Twisted Messes Squared. This is the clone version. Only really had one issue when I got it, and that was the O-rings on the deck. It's got double O-rings, which you'll see when we dive down close, and they were really loose. I tried the spare O-rings that came with it and they were still really loose as well, so I actually found out some spare ones that I had from another RDA which were a bit thicker, and now it is solid. Before I could hold it and it would just fall off. Now it is on well and truly. So other than that guys, we will dive down close and have a look at the Twisted Messes Squared. So guys, down with the Twisted Messes Squared. It does come with a stainless steel drip tip and also a 510 adapter as well. I've always preferred, especially on shorter RDAs, always preferred a Delrin drip tip, just because I find the stainless steel drip tips usually get a little bit hot. I usually run my builds at like a 0.25, so it usually gets pretty hot. You do have this, if I can get it undone, the cap actually unscrews. I had no problem with that screwing on and off. I have actually got a flat base and a drip tip coming from Double Helix Designs, Jess Marie, so when I get that I'll definitely do a little video and show you that guys. Obviously you've got your adjustable airflow which are shaped as squares, which you can see there. So you can either run it 3 holes open, 2 squares open, or you can also have it with 1 square open. And the other cool thing with this is you can run it in, if I can remember where it is, you can run it in single, but it only gives you the option for 2 holes. Is it? Oh yeah, I've got my post in the way. It only gives you the option for 2 holes for a single coil. But yeah, really liking that. So guys, just had to clean up a bit of juice there. One thing I also forgot to say at the start, the only other thing that I had to do on this when I got the clone was the 510 pin was a little tiny bit loose when I got it, so just make sure you double check your 510 pins and make sure they're nice and tight. Mine was a little bit loose when I got it. Set that back up. I've been a bit of juice there. I've been running it with 2 squares open, which I can run it full open, but I find I get more flavour. I get more flavour with just 2 holes instead of 3. Take a quick look at the. Oof. Take a quick look at the deck. So I've got a dual Clapton build in there at the moment. Quite a nice deck, nice deep juice well as well, which I absolutely love. Like I said, they're the 2 O-rings there. that I had to change out because the ones that came with it were really thin and it wasn't gripping the cap, it was just sliding on and off really easily. So I put some thicker O-rings on there that I had laying around. I'm not saying everybody's will be the same, but I ordered 2 of these and they were both the same. They were both really low, really loose O-rings. But there is the deck, really nice. Really been enjoying it. So other than that, guys, I don't think there is much else to say. Like I say, the only 2 things that I had to do was tighten up the 510 pin and had to change out them O-rings. But other than that, I've really been loving it. Never had the first version of the Twisted Messes. Really enjoyed the 13 Heavens, 9 Hows, and I've actually put that down since I've got this and I've used this non-stop. I'm absolutely loving this more than the 13 Heavens, and like I say, I've got that new cap and drip tip coming from Double Helix Designs, which I will show you guys when it comes. I will do a little video and show you changing over the caps. So other than that, guys, let's jump back up top and we'll have a toot and have a chat. So guys, back up top with the Twisted Messes squared. Absolutely loving it. Flavour is lovely. Clouds are lovely. The actual cotton that I'm using in this at the moment is some Texas Tough. When I go and check this cotton out, it's really absorbent. It's really fluffy, so a bit awkward to play with when you're wicking. And it does take a little while to absorb the first time you juice it up. What I usually do is put a little bit on the coil, pulse it to make it suck the juice in, and do that a couple of times until the cotton is completely soaked. And then after that, it holds a lot of juice, so it's really good for RDAs, especially ones with small juice wells, because then you can hold a lot more juice in the cotton and get a lot more pulls off it before you have to re-drip. So anybody want to check out the Texas Tough, I'll try and find the link and I'll chuck it in the description for you. Let's have another vapor. Loving it. So guys, thank you for watching this review. Remember, please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Remember guys, stay safe and keep on vaping.